In today's video, we shall give you summary of column Once and for All Means Never by famous writer Thomas L. Friedman. Any views from our respected viewers are always welcome in comments section. In today's rapidly changing world, one phrase often echoes in politics and war: once and for all. It sounds decisive, final, even reassuring. But according to renowned columnist Thomas L. Friedman, this phrase is not a solution, it is an illusion. Because in reality, once and for all almost always means never. Friedman explains that in modern conflicts, especially in the Middle East and global power politics, leaders repeatedly promise decisive victories. They claim they will eliminate threats once and for all. But history tells a different story. Wars today are not clean endings, they are cycles. Conflicts evolve, enemies adapt, and new crises emerge from the ashes of old ones. The idea of a permanent military solution is deeply flawed. Friedman argues that the world has changed fundamentally. We're living in a hyper-connected, fast, and fragile global system where local conflicts quickly become global issues. Technology amplifies every action, and public opinion shapes outcomes in real time. In such a world, you cannot finish a problem with force alone. Even if one group is defeated, its ideology, grievances, or consequences often survive, and sometimes return even stronger. Middle East context. Although Friedman's argument draws heavily from ongoing Middle East tensions, his message is broader. He suggests that attempts to impose total victory, whether by Israel, the U.S., or any power, often ignore a critical truth. You can destroy an enemy's infrastructure, but you cannot easily destroy the conditions that created it. This leads to a dangerous cycle: war, to temporary control, to resentment, to resurgence, to another war. And the promise of once and for all keeps repeating without ever being fulfilled. Deeper meaning. What Friedman is really challenging is not just military strategy, but political mindset. Leaders often use final solution language to gain public support, show strength, and avoid complex long-term planning. But this mindset oversimplifies reality, because real solutions are not dramatic. They are slow, negotiated, and often uncomfortable. Global implications. Friedman warns that this illusion is not limited to one region. From great power rivalries to internal conflicts, many nations are falling into the same trap, believing that force can deliver permanent answers. But in a world that is interconnected and constantly evolving, there are no permanent endings, only ongoing management. Final conclusion. So, what is the real lesson? According to Thomas L. Friedman, the goal should not be to end conflicts once and for all, but to manage them wisely, reduce harm, and build sustainable political solutions. Because whenever a leader promises a final, decisive end, history quietly reminds us, once and for all almost always means never. This is Writers' Voices 26, bringing powerful global opinions to your ears. Don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments. If you like the video, do like, share, and subscribe.